Hi everybody, it's Steve here, your friendly British railroader, and today we've got a, well, not really short video because it's well over 20 minutes long, but a video just showing my trip to the London Festival of Railway Modelling at Alexandra Palace. It was a bit of a day because there was a rail strike on, but for some reason we actually seem to have better rail service on a strike day than I normally get. So once I got to London, I did get the tube round to King's Cross Station, but I made a little bit of a mistake and decided to catch the Northern Line up to Chalk Farm. And I don't know why I went to Chalk Farm, because actually the show was at Ali Pali and I needed to get the Piccadilly line to Wood Green. But as you can see, I finally got the correct train and managed to get there. I was there for opening, and it was quite nice being there for when the show opened, because it was a lot quieter. But after half an hour, it started, as you can see, to get a lot busier. So, starting our tour of the various layouts. The first one I've got some footage of is called Lakeside. This is a Southern Pacific HO scale layout set in the 1950s. As you can see, it was still a bit of work in progress with some unfinished areas in the back seat, and it kind of depicted an area, I think, during the summer when people would be going to visit the lake in the Sierra Nevadas. So here's a little bit of footage and hope you enjoy. Next up, looking around the show, there were quite a few traders. I don't know why I've just focused on the TMC stall here, which was quite large, but there were quite a few people there. I was particularly drawn to the Acura scale. They had one of the early samples of their new Class 66, which is, I think the base model for this was the Hatton's one, but they have breathed heavily upon it, I have heard. They also had a sample of the Great Eastern Railway buck jumpers, as they're called, which are, well, it's a local model for me, so you never know, I might be tempted. But as you can see, the show was getting busier. So moving on, we've got a little bit of footage here of the Binns Road layout. This is the old Hornby tinplate, O scale, 3 rail. So just watch this for a little moment with the trains doing their roundies. Next up is the Model Railway Club's latest large layout. This is a 00 scale model of Ingatestone station here in Essex. So this station is between Shenfield and Chelmsford, and I was there not that long ago, standing at the end of one of those platforms doing some filming and watching the trains go past. This is still a bit of a work in progress, this model. I was chatting to one of the guys, and he said that most of the structures are temporary until more accurate versions can be made. But looking at it, there's still a lot of work to do, and they're hoping that when this layout is scheduled back at this particular show in 3 years' time, that it will be fairly much completed. But looking at it, having been there, I just recognise it as Ingatestone, and it's really nice just to see a layout of somewhere that I've been. I will put a link to my video Ingatestone at the end of this one.
So you actually have to share the lights with well, you see where the stop just past the level crossing to here, that's the first one. So it's 4 doors. Trying to find stuff.
So I stumbled across this little layout tucked away near one of the doors, and this is just a little representation of part of the Pacific Electric line that ran through Los Angeles back I think pre-war days. I just loved it. I thought it was a lovely little layout. Again, it's just a little bit of a roundy layout. You've got a Pacific Electric car going in one direction and a steam train with some tank cars going in the other. But really nicely done, and a lot of fun just to watch trains go past. Okay, now we are getting to what for me has got to be my favourite layout of the whole show. Um, I'm going to give you the blurb as they say that. So this is Fulton Terminal. It was situated on the East River, operated by the New York Dock Railway, and was one of a large number of similar rail terminals around the upper New York Bay and Hudson River area, connected together by the river. Now, in 1954, the railroad companies employed about 2,000 vessels in this trade, um, which were tugs, barges, car floats, etc. All of them basically closed when containerization happened, and Fulton Terminal itself closed in 1982. So the model is closely based on the original. I've seen a few pictures and I can attest to the fact it looked pretty much like this. The person who built it said, it's not intended to be an exact replica. They have altered a couple of the details. One of the piers wasn't directly rail served, but he's done it to make it a little bit more interesting. So the line itself went to serve some team tracks where cars could be loaded. It also served the Jehovah's Witness Watchtower printing works. The line itself wasn't connected to any of the other lines on Long Island. So it was literally lorries and trucks would get to the team tracks, fill up the cars. The cars would then be put on barges and transported off of Long Island, and then being able to be taken wherever they needed to. So again, apologies from me, but this was for me my favorite layout. So there's quite a bit of footage, but I hope you enjoy it.
Nice collection of ships, Jim. Columbus is set on the side.
Sea and Canadian.
They weren't in use. I saw the cruise.
Is it? Oh, okay. Where'd you see that? Oh, just NYC. Oh, on there. Oh, okay.
That does give a better. Oh, Fulton. They've been filling up. They're selling when they're doing. Locomotives.
Oh,
It's
right.
got the entire fleet of the Brooklyn and Eastern District and the entire fleet of New York Dock, and they were sitting here on a cart load for sale. But in the end, the whole lot, including the cart load, went for scrap.
Oh,
Because there was just no market for small switching locomotives.
no, there's all of the big railroads now use what I call, they're using GP40s and stuff for switching.
Yeah.
You know, and
Well, that's a good sign the trains have got heavier and.
it is. I mean, I even saw, what was it? I saw a video and they were using SD70s and stuff like that
Yeah.
on locals, and you think
Yeah.
you wouldn't expect that.
They do it right because it used to be the sticker at the end was Model Junction in Slough, but they closed a few years ago. They were really good. All right, yeah. Because there are Apple dealers, because people like they're sort of dealers, I think, for Apple and I'm not sure if they are, but I know I think Gauge Master is they can basically order anything. If they are, they just need to check it. Sorry, the juice and a half. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, you don't. The other thing you don't. All right, yeah, so they're not uncommon on that. I mean, I haven't really looked at them for that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight.
Next up, we have Fweli, which I hope I've pronounced right. This is a little layout situated in the northwest corner of Wales on the Llyn Peninsula, and is the northern terminus of the Cambrian Coast Railway. Just a few little train movements captured here on this particular video. But again, hope you enjoy. Right at the back of one of the halls was some of the Hornby live steam, which I haven't seen operating for quite some while. But obviously people were enjoying watching these engines steam around. And the last layout I've got some footage of is Oakworth, which I think was built by the youth membership of the Model Railway Club. Just a little terminus layout that you can see operating here. Well, that's all, folks. Thank you for watching. I had a really great day at the show, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. But this is Steve, the British Railroader, saying farewell for now.